Hello there and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigerians' leading initiative in the business of brand management and in the management of brand business. It is a 30 Wholesome package that comprises brand news, brand in focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix encompassing thorough and in-depth, all aimed at promoting the brand idea. I'm Ogali Mafuru.
It's insightful, it's exciting, it's enriching. It's Marketing Edge on TV, a half-hour TV show on the business of brand management and the management of brand business. Marketing Edge on TV is a potpourri of juicy and exclusive industry news on brands, advertising, media, PR, brand in focus, industry conversation, and the entire gamut of integrated marketing communications business. It's a business show with glamour and grandeur. We serve you hot and sizzling with all ingredients in the mix. Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand ideal.
Good to have you back. First on Marketing Edge on TV is brand news, where we'll bring you the latest developments around brands and, of course, in the field of marketing, advertising, and communication in Nigeria and around the world. Now on brand news. The National Institute of Marketing of Nigeria, NIMN, has set up a special project team to review the NIMN Act. According to the Institute, the special team was inaugurated by the Council at the meeting of the Body of Fellows held recently. Sydney Ubodos, Registrar NIMN, while shedding more light on the planned review of the Act, revealed that the Act was enacted in 2003 by an Act of Parliament for the Great Institute to make rules and regulations that will guide the professional practice and conduct of marketing professionals in Nigeria, adding that the purpose of the Institute is to be relevant to its stakeholders. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, the prime traffic and transportation radio station in Nigeria, has launched its online advertising platform to provide its teeming clients with a veritable option of reaching clients and consumers in the global space. Speaking in a statement signed by its general manager Tayo Akonle, the online marketing and advertising platform is an incentive way of providing additional platforms for prospective advertisers to showcase their products and services beyond the terrestrial space. The official online platforms, especially Facebook and website, have been carefully designed to accommodate various brands and services across Lagos and beyond. The Outdoor Advertising Association of Nigeria, OAN, in collaboration with Media Independent Practitioners Association of Nigeria, MIPAN, is set to hold its annual health walk on 16th of October 2021. Announcing this on MIPAN's social media handle, the organizers said that the aim of the walk is to show support and create awareness on kidney failure in the society. The health walk will take off from LTV ground in Ikeja to Police College grounds, Ikeja GRA, by 7:30 a.m. McCain World Group has announced Cynthia Cindy Augustine as the Global Chief Talent Officer. Augustine steps into the role currently held by Majane Pana, who is shifting into another opportunity. Augustine joins McCain World Group from IPG sister agency Network FCB, where she served as Global Chief Talent Officer the last 10 years. Augustine brings world-class skills to her new role after 7 HR and talent leadership roles for global companies that includes Scholastic, Time Warner, and the New York Times. Well, that was brand news. Next is Brand in Focus after this break.
You won't go shake your body. Instead, they make it calm down. Eat the farm say it's happy. You want to grow 6 packs in a day. I beg you not to pass your power. You want to show yourself.
size. Find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you. Airtel, the smartphone network.
What's for dinner, Mom? I want spaghetti.
No. Jollof rice and chicken.
Fried yam and grilled fish.
Different meal requests by different family members? Yes, this can be such an exciting challenge. With Devon King's vegetable oil, there's an easy solution.
Ricest.
Devon King's vegetable oil is the best choice for all occasions. With guaranteed quality, Devon King's brings you great taste for all your meals. Devon King's, great taste for every occasion.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand ideal.
Now on Brand in Focus. Life and all aspects of living, social, economic, and political, still bear the telltale marks of the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. The spread of the coronavirus has transformed every business and marketplace across the globe. Businesses are all left to battle with adapting to the ever-changing landscapes, and the field of public relations is no exception. In fact, the integrated marketing communications industry took a big beating as budgets were cut, retainership called off, and new projects put on hold. Understandably, the public relations sector of the industry bore the heaviest brunt given the very nature of the business. Over the past year, it has been learned that the only constant thing is change, and recognizing and anticipating the continual impact will surely put a business of competition. While it is incontestable that the post-pandemic public relations profession has been altered, there are some fundamentals that remain unchanged. At the heart of PR is storytelling, and the practitioner that would succeed in the post-COVID-19 era must develop and hone his storytelling skills. Stories must be engaging, true, and well-written in good and intelligible prose. Rumors and selling must also give way to facts and value addition. Consumers do not want to be sold to. They are gravitating towards authentic brands that are offering real values to people during this period and time, and not to brands trying to take advantage of the crisis and promoting their latest offers and deals. Also, the pandemic experience may on the surface seem to reinforce the old silo approach to PR and marketing. However, sales and communications, as well as marketing and advertising, are more effective when communicators and marketers work together on projects. They should think of themselves not as two separate teams competing against each other for supreme value in the eyes of the board or executive suite, but rather as two distinct teams complementing each other on their quest to become really good at delighting their customers. To make PR win in the new age, the subsisting challenges of proving return on investment and the need to upskill across all digital communications as customers have gone virtual, striking a balance between traditional and new media are critical areas the PR firm of the future must look into. Well, that was Brand in Focus. Next is Industry Conversation, where we interact with distinguished men and women who have been at the forefront of strategic positioning of brands through effective communication, marketing, and advertising. Well, last week we started a conversation with the general manager of First Catalyst Marketing Limited, Mrs. Agnes Alueloha. We will be continuing on that conversation after this break.
Here today, gone tomorrow. 'Cause you're volatile like the water. And you promise what you don't know. Sometimes it's right and then it's so wrong. Them go do like say them wise. Will promise you the world. My brother all now worship. Up all on no be open eye. I see no be water. Can't no be letter.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
At Mocha, we help you find the mattress that suits you. Your body build, your age, your lifestyle, and your budget.
Don't give me now. Bite your ear now.
Eh? So, people actually act drama in their sleep. As I was saying, no matter who you are, there's a Mocha specially made for you. Endorsed by medical experts, Mocha gives your body the support it needs so you can wake up feeling good and ready to take on the day.
This pot, I will eat it when I do.
Uncle, it's okay. Continue remaining sleep when we reach home with your new Mocha. Come, let's go.
Visit www.muka.com/buyrite or any Muka outlet to find the right Muka for you.
This website is what your business needs to grow. Playhouse Communication is a full-service digital agency, which is just big English that means they provide creative services, social media management, media planning and media buying, tech development, and basically what every business needs in 2021. So why should you trust us with your business? Well, not only do MTN, Stanbic IBTC, Trophy Lager and Trophy Stout, Diwali, Arrowhead, and Swan Cape do, Playhouse Communication has also won the Marketing Edge Outstanding Digital Agency of the Year award 2 times in 3 years. Let that sink in. Our business is to mind your business and drink water. So give your business the edge it needs. Visit playhousecommunication.com today, right now.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand ideal.
There's been a decline in advertising spend on the part of clients. So how would you describe clients' disposition to advertising as a result of COVID-19 pandemic?
Okay, so for advertising, I actually think the decline started before COVID.
Okay.
What we've seen is a shift from the advertising budget to below the line, so to marketing budgets. That's what we've witnessed happening because a lot of clients are looking for the one-to-one contact with consumers. A lot of clients are looking for the quick return on investment for their brands. So the decline had already started before now. But coming from post-COVID, I would say clients are a bit more cautious. However, they are also trying to gain, I would say, the time lost. One of the things I observed, immediately the lockdown was lifted. So, I mean, a lot of people were doing activities. Immediately the lockdown was lifted last year. It was almost like all my clients, they wanted to make up for lost time.
Oh, yes.
So, in the last quarter of the year, we got so busy because everybody was trying to, yes, the disposable income, the share of wallet is small, but everybody was just trying to recoup. Everybody was just trying to catch on to that. So for advertising, there are still opportunities. And I think as clients go along, they begin to see those opportunities. They begin to rethink their strategies. Yeah, and opportunities will come up.
Okay. So how would you describe the client and agency's relationship?
So currently, maybe I should start with ideally.
Okay.
Ideally, it should be, for me, it should be one of mutual respect.
Okay.
So we respect our clients as brand custodians, representatives of the brands, and we're both passionate about the brands. They also respect us. They respect us for our expertise in terms of execution and our ability to execute and bring their plans to life. So we're both passionate about the brands. So there's that mutual respect. However, in that relationship, sometimes there's a little bit of dissatisfaction. Maybe that's a strong word, but on the part of the agencies, there's some things the clients could actually do better for us. So if I look at agency fees, for instance, that's one area where we work with a lot of FMCGs, so multinational companies. What you find is like a 10% agency fee. Right now, particularly post-COVID, some companies have started to even reduce that to like 7.5%, 8%, and then you find yourself still negotiating agency fee, which becomes, very funny because you're already squeezed on margins. So that is one area. The other area has to do with payment terms. So you wouldn't even get an advance in the first instance, which is fine, you have a purchase order. However, the payment terms, when it becomes more than 30 days, 120 days, I have a client who has said, my payment terms are 120 days. It becomes very stringent, particularly when you are working on an activity that is maybe 2 months, 3 months. It becomes very, very challenging for us. There's also the bit about the rejection fee. So for pitches, so what's the compensation that an agency is giving after going for a pitch? So I think those are just some of the challenges I would say we face within that relationship. And speaking to some of the things we've done and we're still doing, so I will give the example of my client who had said 120 days. So there was a pushback from us, and we said that no, we really can't run this like that. And so we came to an agreement. So they made some concessions here, some concessions there, and we aligned on a better timing that worked for us. We also have our regulatory bodies. So you have XMAN, you have APCON, and our hope is that they continue to drive in terms of the rejection fee, and also in terms of even the agency fee where it's possible.
Well, what would be your opinion about the Audience Measurement Council and how will it impact on the agency or the industry?
So in my case, it's more of a hope. I'm hoping to see, what my expectations are of that. So first off, I think it will give the industry some bit of credibility. I think it would also help us in terms, particularly the clients, in terms of their return on investment. Okay. Those are some of the things I'm hoping it would help, because one of the biggest issues, particularly with advertising, has been how do you measure? How do you measure the target audience's response? So this will more or less help us in terms of planning, also in terms of the return on investment, like I've said. Those are my expectations around that. In the near future, we are also hoping to see more of that in terms of measurement, even across marketing activities as well.
Okay. Well, let's talk a bit about first catalyst marketing. What would you consider as your major milestone?
Major. I'm just going to talk about a bit of them. But I think the key one for us in First Catalyst would be our expansion into other West African markets. Okay. So within Nigeria, we have other companies, but we started to extend our footprints to West African markets. So we have First Catalyst Republic of Benin. We have First Catalyst Accra. We just launched that before COVID last year. However, due to the activities to COVID, there was a bit of a stall in that. And within the next 6 months, we're looking to launch First Catalyst Côte d'Ivoire as well. Okay. I would also say for us, another milestone would be the fact that our clients really trust us with their businesses. So for us, we grow, there are two major ways we grow our business. So you can have organic growth, so which is growth from within an existing client, and then new businesses. And both have been working effectively for us in First Catalyst. Okay. We've never lost an account in First Catalyst.
Ah, congrats.
Thank you.
So what would be
But we have resigned an account.
Oh, okay.
But we resigned, but we've never lost.
That's good. Well, what would be your unique selling proposition?
I would say for us, it's really innovation driven by technology.
Mm-hmm. So what are the challenges that your company has faced so far, and how have you been able to mitigate those challenges?
The biggest one, which is not peculiar to us really, is security.
Okay.
So currently, we all know the security situation in the country, particularly in major areas in the north. Now, this affects us as a business because we do a lot of activities around rural market penetration, and so it becomes very difficult for us. So we have to find a way to plan around that, find a way to make sure we are able to meet up in terms of our delivery, despite all of these issues. Sometimes we have an activation to run, but then in certain areas of the north, we have to hold. So security, I would say, is one of the biggest challenge we face, really, in terms of doing businesses. And of course, the Nigerian environment sometimes doesn't even make it so easy for you to run businesses, particularly for SMEs, when you have to depend on loans and then the client isn't paying you on time. It becomes pretty difficult and very trying for you.
Talking about your company's deliverables for this year, what do you plan to do to up the ante in your operation?
Okay, we are already towards the end of the year, so some of this we've already started. I would say discipline for us, very, very key. Being professionalism as well, being much more professional in how we deal with our clients and even internally. We've taken very good advantage of technology for us, and then our talents, developing our people. So with First Catalyst, we have what we call FK Academy. Okay. Yes, so we train our people in terms of the skill sets that are required, both functional competencies as well as leadership. And we run that like every month, once a month. So our people take advantage of that. We have external people also come to talk to them, and then we have them also go out for some external courses.
So what is your company's philosophy?
I would say reach for excellence. Okay. So, I mean, when we started off, that's what it was. We started off 9 years ago. It was reach for excellence. And so, when you look at our values, look at what drives us, it's all about excellence. Excellence in everything we do. Excellence in our response to a client's brief. Excellence in our execution. Excellence in trying to ensure a good place to work for our staff. So it's really reach for excellence. So, and speaking to that excellence, the future is technology. Future is technology. And so recently, we launched FK Digital, to make us future ready. Yeah. Okay,
let's talk a bit about the Marketing Edge brands and advertising awards of excellence that you were. Recently you were an awardee. I saw you on that day.
Yes.
So what would you say about
we actually had
awards?
2 awards.
2 awards. So it's not out of place to say congratulations.
Thank you.
A big one too. Well, what would you say about the awards, and how has it reaffirmed, your drive for excellence, like you earlier said? Okay,
so I can tell you first off, everyone in the agency, they were all excited about the awards. We've been receiving awards, but Marketing Edge is different. Yeah. So it's really, I was saying to my team, I said it's almost like a validation for us. So it tells us that yes, we are doing the right things. Our clients received awards as well. Wow. So it was almost like, yeah, yes. I would say if we were maybe somewhere like 7 over 10, I think the awards just brought us up to maybe like 9 over 10. I mean, the point I'm trying to make is, for me, I saw those awards as very credible, and it showed us that what we are doing within the marketing space, there's an impact. And, you know, to whom much is given, much is also expected. And it's just, there's a new ginger, there's a new fire in us that, look, we're ready for anything. So thank you to Marketing Edge, I mean, for the 2 awards we received. And I think we're just ready and set to keep going, to keep doing more, to keep excelling, and of course, to keep giving value to our clients.
Okay. Before you go, I would like you to tell our audience a bit about you.
Okay. So, I think I'm someone who is very passionate about what I do. I tell people I'm a brand influencer for my clients. So, every of my clients' brands, I use them. In fact, there was a brand someone said to me recently, that, you mean you use this brand? I said, it is the brand that pays me. So I'm a brand influencer, and I get all my friends to also use their brands as well. I am someone who I really drive for results, because I'm so excited when I see our efforts turn to results, and I see the growth of my clients' brands. I think that's it. And finally, a lot of fun to be with. Yeah.
So thank you very much for being with us on Industry Conversation. It was a huge pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it has been an interesting time on Marketing Edge on TV. Do well to join us again for another exciting time. Same time next week. I'm Ogali Mafiru. Bye for now.